This is one of my favorite pieces. Maybe one day I'll be rocking this, watch this space. I have alerts on Vinted and default for like Prada bag, Miu Miu bag, that kind of thing. So when this came up and I offered £80, I thought I probably won't get it, and I did. Absolutely meant to be. This jacket I've been looking for such a long time. I managed to get it for about £60, and I think originally it's about 180. This is a dupe. I'm pretty sure the Bottega bag is between £2,000 and £4,000. The Olivia sales bag is maybe about 65. I love a backless dress because I just think it's a bit sexier for me personally. I've done talks on confidence in dressing. When you do feel good in something, document it. We forget how we felt when we wear the clothes we have. It's so important to remind yourself. Hi, I'm Izzy Utterson. I'm a glow up coach and content creator, and this is my wardrobe confidential. 3 words I would use to describe my style would be basic in a good way, tailored, and timeless. I have about 50 baseball caps. This is a hat that my brother got me for Christmas. I've actually never been to Maine, but you wouldn't know that if you saw me walking down the street. You might think I've been there, which is great. Also got my Ritz Paris X Frame collaboration cap. I saw someone wearing it when I was working in Paris, and I was like, where is that hat from? They said, oh, it's just a gift shop at the Ritz. And I went there, picked it up, all confident. I thought maybe I'll get my boyfriend one as well. And then they told me the price, and I was like, just one for me then. As a glow up coach, I work with different women to work through what goals they have, get through any blocks that might be kind of keeping them from achieving those goals. I am certified in hypnotherapy, and it's not quite as look into my eyes as everyone thinks it is. This bag is my pride and joy. I love a vintage bag, to be honest. I think it looks a bit cooler when it's a bit more used, a bit more worn. I have alerts on Vinted and default for like Prada bag, Miu Miu bag, that kind of thing. So when this came up and I offered £80, I thought I probably won't get it, and I did. So it was absolutely meant to be. Also, I'm always looking out for the more mid-range brands that I know are super durable and made really well. So your Frankie Shops, your Sporty and Riches, your Capernis, things like that that I know are super good quality but cannot be resold for that much. The oldest things in my wardrobe come from the 1930s. They belong to my grandma, and it is a pair of kilts. My grandma's maiden name was Ross, and I believe this is the Ross tartan, but my grandma had the tiniest waist, so I might have to get it taken out a little bit to actually fit me. Then this one, which is my favorite, it's really giving me Clueless vibes. And I just love how durable they are. They've just lasted so perfectly well. Like the quality of that is just like, it looks as good as new. This is the only coat basically I was wearing this winter. It's this Frankie shop jacket. This badge is for Alzheimer's Society. My mum sadly has Alzheimer's, so we're always kind of wearing these, and it's just the people who are affected by Alzheimer's and dementia feel seen. So always wearing that very loudly and proudly. So the outfit I feel most comfy in is literally what I'm wearing today. I tend to get my jeans tailored just because my legs are a little bit shorter. I'll always have a look on Depop or Vinted because I find that jeans that have been lived in, you're gonna get a more realistic size for them because inevitably jeans stretch out a little bit. I pretty much now know my perfect waist size for a jean. So that will be my starting point. The leg length, I kind of ignore. It's the easiest thing for someone to tailor. These jeans were about 3 feet too long for me 3 days ago, and now they're the perfect length. And then I will always have a little boot heel on. I've actually worn these down quite a lot, so I need to get them resold for sure. Then a perfect white vest. This is actually from Zara. When I found it, I was like, okay, I need to purchase about 6 of these because I do wear a white vest basically every single day of my life. In winter, I'd maybe have a blazer and a shirt underneath, and in summer, maybe just like a linen shirt if it was the evening, or just as it is. I recently was having breakfast with my friend Anissa, who is quite possibly the chic-est, most creative, gorgeous person I know. And we walked into a store and I saw this bag first. And she said to me, if you don't get that bag, I'm gonna get that bag. And I was like, if she thinks that bag's cool, I need that bag in my life. So I bought it, and this bag was £1,500. So far, I think I've worn it about 30 times. So by the time I'm 50, it's gonna make a lot of sense that I bought this bag, or by the time that my daughters are like stealing it from me like I did with my mum's Chanel bag. One of my earliest memories is my mum doing a photo shoot wearing all these gorgeous Philip Tracy hats and these gorgeous dresses. And I just remember her standing on the sofa with a camera crew and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. I always say my mum was the OG it girl and I just loved looking through like newspaper trimmings, articles, photos of her during that time. She worked at Faber & Faber, which is a publishing house which still exists now, and she worked there from the 80s through to the noughties, and it was all those like power suits, heels to the office, wearing the hats, wearing all the cool accessories. I would go into her wardrobe and steal anything and everything, and she actually gave this to me a few years ago because she was like, I'm not going to wear this anymore. And it's a Dolce & Gabbana bodysuit. It's so elegant, it's so chic, it's so timeless, and it's so my mum, I think. It even like kind of smells like her. She always used to wear loads of chiffon with a Misty or perfumes. She was very close with the hat designer Philip Tracy, who's still making the most beautiful, incredible hats. And she always said to me, I'm gonna give you my hat collection one day. This is one of my favorite pieces. And I feel like maybe one day I'll be rocking this top hat. So watch this space. But a hat that I actually think is super wearable. So this is another Philip Tracy hat. And I actually think on holiday for sure, I think it could work. So this is outfit 2. This is something I would typically wear if I was going to be in the office, if I had some important meetings to get to. My glasses are Miu Miu. I cannot see anything long distance without my glasses. Everyone's always like, oh, they're a fashion accessory. I'm like, yes, but also they help me see. So I've got these H&M boots. I literally wear them every single day. They're such an easy staple. They go with jeans, trousers, dresses, whatever you want to wear them with. Then I've got these frame trousers, which I got on the Outnet, which is such a good hack if you're looking to buy something a little bit more elevated at a discount price. This top is such a great everyday. It's from Skims. I love their pieces. I always size up in a t-shirt because I like it to have a slightly more oversized fit. I'm going to show you how I style it from day to night using pieces I've either got at a bargain or I've got from a vintage store. This jacket I've been looking for such a long time on Depop, just because I know it's something people resell quite a lot, is blazers. I managed to get it for about £60, which is such a bargain. I think originally it's about 180. And what I love to do is I'll get hair ties and I'll put them around here. And then when you roll up, what it's going to do is it's going to keep it up all day. And I just think it dresses you up so much if you're feeling a bit like, oh, I'm just wearing jeans and a vest, or oh, I'm just wearing trousers and a vest or a t-shirt, whatever it is. I just think it makes it that bit smarter, that bit more elegant. And then I also love adding a pop of color. This is a dupe of one of the Bottega bags, not a copy, it's a dupe. Olivia Sales has such incredible dupes. They do them in every color. I'm pretty sure the Bottega bag is between £2,000 and £4,000, and I think the Olivia Sales bag is maybe about 65. So I think this is going to be the finished look. I love a suit. I think it's so cool, and I love where the accessory is the main point of focus. So this red bag is absolutely perfect. So this is my ultimate glam, ultimate confidence look. I bought this for my 28th birthday this year. I saw this from Helsa on Revolve and I was like, I need to have that dress immediately. I love a backless dress because I just think it's a bit sexier for me personally. I kind of like to be a bit more covered up, but I think when you've got your back exposed, it's just a bit more exciting, bit more fun, bit more different. I love long dresses. I don't know why, I always have, always will. I think maybe because my torso is slightly longer and my legs are a bit shorter, I think it gives the illusion of being a little bit taller if you wear it with a heel. I love Helsa Studio, which is Elsa Hosk's brand. I think the dresses, the pieces are so elevated, so elegant. They're a little bit pricier. They're definitely an investment piece. I also love a really good friend of mine, Asal, has a brand called Susa Musa. I have a few pieces from her. There's this halter neck top, which has this wrap around that you can put around your neck. So you can either have it hanging down the back or you can wrap it around like that, like a choker. Or this gorgeous skirt, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I think these probably are some of the most sentimental pieces in my wardrobe just because a friend of mine's created them. Every time I wear it, I'm just reminded of that, and so many cool people wear it. Bella Hadid wears it all the time and styles it really well. So I like to see things on social media because it gives me so many ideas. I love Federica LeBlanca's style. I think she's so cool. The Thea Grange Ritchie style, again, I think that's so elegant. I love Mary Kate and Ashley. I think that's so cool, the way that they kind of elevate basics. And I also love everything Dakota Johnson wears. I think the way that she makes things like really basic things look a bit sexier, look a bit more elegant, more elevated. I just love that. I've done a lot of talks on confidence in dressings, how it affects your mood, how it affects your energy, how it affects how you bring yourself to a situation. If someone told me they didn't have confidence in the way they dress, find someone who has a similar body type, a similar body shape, and see what looks good on them. And then when you do feel good in something, document it, because we forget the clothes we have, we forget how we felt when we wear them. It's so important to remind yourself of that. So that is everything that I wanted to show you in my wardrobe. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Fabulous Mag's YouTube channel.